Welcome to Straight Out of Scripture, a nod to my West Coast roots and a daily dive into who God is and to who we are in Him. Today we will be discussing the redemption of time. I want to remind us of one profound truth about God is His ability to redeem time. Often we feel like time is something that we've lost, whether it's through missed opportunities, mistakes, or delays in life. But the Bible shows us over and over again that God is not limited by our understanding of time. He's the redeemer of all things, including time that we think we've lost or wasted. So let's start by looking at Joel chapter 2 verse 25, where God says, I will restore to you the years the locust has eaten. The Israelites faced devastation, loss, and seemingly irreparable damage at this point, yet God promises them something that is extraordinary. He will give them back what they lost, and not just a little bit of it, all of it. This promise wasn't about restoring their crops or material wealth. It was about restoring their hope, their faith, and their future. And then we see another example in the life of Joseph. His life appeared to be completely off track when his brother sold him into slavery. For years, he was either enslaved or imprisoned, far from the dreams he once had, but God was working behind the scenes and he didn't even know it. God was redeeming every moment of Joseph's life, even in the lowest points. When Joseph finally elevated to a position of power in Egypt, he said something profound to his brothers. What you meant for evil, God meant for good. And that can be found in Genesis chapter 50, verse 20. Joseph's rise to power happened in God's timing, and through it, not only was he saved, but he saved the countless lives of others who were in a famine. God had redeemed all those years that had been lost and all the pain and put Joseph in position exactly where he needed to be. But what does this mean for us today? Sometimes we feel like we've missed out on what could have been. Maybe it's a career opportunity that didn't pan out. Maybe you've had years that you were consumed by toxic relationships, addiction, or grief. Maybe it's simply the regret of not having lived the life you thought that you should have by now. But the good news is that God can redeem all of that. Think about it like this: God transcends all time. He is not bound by our human schedules, our deadlines, or our clocks. And just as He restored the years that were taken from Israel, just as He turned Joseph's slavery into victory, He can take the lost and broken moments in our lives and restore them as well, in ways that we've never imagined. The world will tell you that time is linear, that once something is gone, it can never be replaced and it's gone forever. But in God's kingdom, He makes all things new. He can take the messiest, most broken chapters of our life and redeem them, not just for your benefit, but for His glory. So if you feel like you've lost time or you're behind where you thought you should be by now, don't give up hope. God is able to restore all the years. He's working in ways that you may not see, but His timing is always perfect. In fact, sometimes the waiting itself is part of the redemption process, teaching us trust, patience, and faith in Him. So I encourage you today to bring all of those areas in your life where you feel like time has been stolen or wasted to God. He's not just the creator of time, He is the redeemer of time. Trust Him with your past, with your present, and with your future, knowing that no time is truly lost when it's placed in His hands. I hope you guys enjoyed this word today, and I will talk to you later. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and as always, God bless you.